It's Ruby News, your cutting-edge companion in the world of music and entertainment. Tours, legal battles, and the innovation reshaping the music industry. Celebrating a decade in electronic music, Skepsis embarks on a world tour. Tonight, Skepsis celebrates 10 years in music with his ambitious 10 Years of Skepsis World Tour. Fans around the world are excited for his performances, so let's take a look at how his career has shaped electronic music over the past decade. Skepsis has been key in redefining modern electronic music. Known for pushing boundaries, his work has not only influenced the genre, but also inspired many new artists. This world tour highlights his global impact on electronic music culture. Skepsis stated that this tour is a tribute to his journey and thanks fans for their support and inspiration worldwide. As the tour kicks off, it is expected to further energize the electronic music scene and showcase the trends Skepsis has pioneered. As audiences gather to celebrate, his 10-year career continues to resonate with those who appreciate the transformative power of music. The beats of Skepsis are resonating worldwide. And next, we move to DJ Viot's bold plans. DJ Viot announces his 2026 tour with a fresh single release, lighting up US and European stages. Brazilian DJ Viot is gearing up for a big leap into the global scene with a major tour across the US and Europe in 2026. He is known for weaving Latin influences into house music, and this unique style is earning him international acclaim. The US tour kicks off in March 2026, followed by European stops in July and August. Along with his live shows, Viot will release a new single, Fira, in December 2025 through the Italian label Moan. This release is a pivotal moment in his career, highlighting his growing prominence in house music. As co-founder of Casa Bonita Records, Viot is pushing boundaries, bringing diverse sounds to audiences worldwide. Dance Astronaut notes that Viot's sound is making waves globally, setting him up for greater recognition. Fans everywhere are eager to see how Viot's Latin-inspired music shapes the genre with his upcoming tours and releases. Viot's house music is set to create waves, as we now dive into the Iceland Airwaves Festival. Iceland's Airwaves Festival promises a rich array of local and international talent. Live from Reykjavik, the Iceland Airwaves Music Festival is in full swing, showcasing a mix of local and international artists. It kicked off on November 5th with performances in venues like Fríkirkjan and the Reykjavik Art Museum, creating a unique atmosphere and drawing people into Icelandic culture. Local talent like Jose Luis Anderson and Olafur Arnalds shares the stage with artists from around the world, highlighting the festival's rich musical diversity. Iceland Airwaves blends folk guitar with hyperpop and punk, reflecting the evolving Icelandic music scene. On November 7th, attendees enjoyed activities like a morning dip at Sky Lagoon, marking a communal and immersive experience. Silvana Estrada, performing at the Reykjavik Art Museum, dedicated her music to the people of Palestine, focusing on themes of hope and resilience. Organizers have set up a lineup featuring mainly local talent to showcase Iceland's musical creativity. As the festival continues, it is clear that Iceland Airwaves plays a vital role in promoting Icelandic music both locally and globally, reinforcing Reykjavik's status as a key music hub, a celebration of music diversity in Reykjavik. Up next, grunge finds a new home with Villanelle. Villanelle revives the essence of 90s grunge in the UK with plans heading stateside. Villanelle is reigniting the spirit of 1990s grunge music for a new generation in the United Kingdom. Fronted by Gene Gallagher, son of Oasis's Liam Gallagher, the band channels the classic grunge sound inspired by icons like Nirvana with their latest single, Measly Means. Villanelle is dedicated to bringing back the raw energy of the 90s. Gallagher expresses his passion for performing, saying, "I knew I would do it forever." Recently, Villanelle has supported major acts at large venues across the UK, including Jet and Liam Gallagher, playing to arenas with up to 20,000 people. Looking ahead, Villanelle is planning a tour across the United States in 2026 and will be releasing their first EP. This strategic move aims to expand their influence beyond the UK, attracting music lovers worldwide and ensuring the grunge revival keeps growing. Grunge revival is stirring excitement. Now, catch this record-breaking performance in Melbourne. Bagpipers unite for a historic AC/DC performance, setting a new world record in Melbourne. In Melbourne, hundreds of bagpipers have set a new world record by performing AC/DC's iconic it's a long way to the top. On November 12, 2025, 374 pipers gathered at Federation Square, surpassing the previous record of 333 pipers set in Bulgaria in 2012. This amazing gathering highlights the enduring cultural significance of bagpiping and underscores AC/DC's lasting impact on rock music, blending traditional sounds with modern performances. Les Kenfield reflects on the achievement, saying, "It did not strike you at the time how big this event is until now. Now it is one of the greatest things, probably the greatest thing I have ever done in my life." The record-setting performance sparks renewed interest in bagpiping, celebrating the fusion of traditional and contemporary styles. With the Australian Book of Records officially confirming the milestone, the bagpiping community anticipates increased public interest and participation in future events, further strengthening the cultural legacy of both bagpiping and rock music. A thunderous world record with AC/DC's tunes. Next, legal disputes shake the K-pop arena. NewJeans returns to the spotlight after a pivotal court ruling upholds contracts. In a major development for the K-pop industry, all 5 members of NewJeans are set to resume activities with their label Adore after a decisive court ruling in Seoul. The South Korean court upheld their exclusive contracts, ensuring the group's return after a year-long legal battle over claims of mistreatment and manipulation by Adore. The contracts will remain valid until 2029. NewJeans had contested their contractual obligations, facing penalties of 1 billion won for any violations. The court sided with Adore, confirming that the dismissal of former CEO Min Hee-jin did not breach the contracts. Last year, NewJeans announced their intention to leave Adore, creating waves in the industry. Following lengthy discussions, members like Minji and Hanni expressed their intent to continue with Adore, stating, "After careful discussions, we have decided to return to Adore." Adore is ready with a new album release, anticipating a successful comeback. This ruling sets a precedent for contract disputes in the K-pop industry, highlighting the importance of legal frameworks in artist-label relationships and ensuring stability as these global stars continue their careers. NewJeans emerges victorious in a legal battle, paving the way for contract security. Next, Katseye addresses online harassment. Katseye battles severe online harassment, impacting their well-being and professional life. Katseye, a multinational pop group, is facing alarming levels of online harassment. Since their debut last year, the group reports receiving thousands of death threats, which have severely impacted their mental health and privacy. The harassment includes false allegations. One member was targeted with a fake ICE report claiming illegal residency in the United States. This situation shows the darker side of being in the public eye. Lara Raj, an American of Tamil Indian heritage, has endured over 1,000 death threats and racist comments. Katseye, created by Geffen Records and Hybe, exemplifies diversity with members from several countries, including the US, South Korea, the Philippines, and Switzerland. Manon Bannerman from the group described this experience as very terrorizing on the mind. Despite being in the spotlight, the members remind us they are still human, as noted by Sofia La Forteza. This situation underscores the persistent challenges of fame and highlights the urgent need for measures to protect public figures from online abuse. Online harassment and its toll are real for Katseye. Moving to technology's impact on music with OpenWav. OpenWav pioneers innovation with tech and brand collaborations in the music industry. Good evening. Tonight, we explore how technology, brand collaboration, and artist empowerment are changing the music business, thanks to the innovative efforts of the OpenWav team right here in the US. Since late October, OpenWav has been using cutting-edge technology to transform industry practices, creating new platforms that empower artists and revolutionize traditional business models. Brand collaboration is vital in this change. OpenWav has formed strategic partnerships to help artists collaborate with major brands, boosting their creative freedom and expanding market reach. It is more than business. It's about providing artists with the tools to control their careers. On November 12th, pivotal insights into these efforts were unveiled, highlighting how technology and collaboration work together to reshape the industry. As noted in a recent article by the OpenWav team, technology is not just a tool, but a catalyst for empowerment. Looking forward, OpenWav will continue leading the way, showing how collaboration and technology are key to the modern music landscape. Their work points to a future where artists are not just performers, but empowered partners in the industry. OpenWav empowers artists through technology. Now, AI reshapes streaming platforms. AI music floods streaming services, stirring debates on creativity and transparency. AI-generated music is taking streaming platforms by storm, blurring the lines between human and machine creativity. A recent survey from Deezer and Ipsos found that 97% of listeners worldwide cannot tell AI-generated tracks apart from those made by humans. Deezer reports receiving 50,000 AI-generated music submissions daily, marking a major shift in content trends. Nearly two-thirds of listeners think AI's growth might reduce creativity in the music industry. Alexis Lanternier, CEO of Deezer, stressed the need to distinguish AI-made music from human-made, highlighting people's desire to know the origins of the tracks they listen to. As AI tracks continue to flood platforms like Deezer, calls for clearer labeling are growing, with 80% of survey respondents supporting transparency. Deezer has already introduced a detection tool to meet this demand. While the music industry navigates these changes, the debate around AI's impact on creativity remains intense. AI continues to redefine music creativity and streaming. Explore the revival of physical formats next. Vinyl and cassettes make a comeback driven by nostalgia and cultural shifts in the US. Good evening. The music industry in the United States is experiencing a surprising comeback of physical formats like vinyl, cassette tapes, and CD players. This trend is driven by cultural shifts, economic dynamics, and technological innovations. Vinyl album sales have been increasing for 18 years as of 2024, showing this format's lasting appeal. Meanwhile, cassette tape sales have surged by 204.7% in the first quarter of 2025, hitting over 63,000 units. In contrast, CD sales have dipped by 2.6% during the same period. This reflects a generational shift as Gen Z and Gen Alpha embrace nostalgia along with high-tech CD players. David Schaefer, a Waukegan resident, expresses his excitement about this revival, saying, "I got rid of my records when CDs came along. Now I can get them again." The resurgence of physical music formats shows a cultural love for tactile experiences and a desire for music that feels personal and lasting. As these formats continue gaining popularity, they reveal changing consumer tastes and a growing community that values the unique qualities of physical music experiences beyond digital. The nostalgic surge of physical formats is undeniable. Might we see more retro trends ahead? Megan Thee Stallion sets her sights on the Super Bowl halftime show, aiming for hip-hop representation. Megan Thee Stallion recently expressed her strong desire to headline the Super Bowl halftime show, a landmark event for women in hip-hop. Her ambition to perform at one of America's most watched events highlights her significant role in the genre, especially as no woman in hip-hop has achieved this feat as of 2025. Megan's career, marked by 3 Grammy Awards, supports her goals, and she is eager to embrace this challenge. Historically, the Super Bowl halftime show has featured performances from various genres, with hip-hop representation growing in recent years. Megan said, "I am manifesting a Super Bowl halftime performance for myself," showing her enthusiasm for this potential opportunity. If she succeeds, it would be a milestone for both her and for hip-hop representation on global stages. The industry is watching closely for any developments regarding her possible headlining role, which would bring a fresh, empowering perspective to the event. Hip-hop gets ready for the big stage with Megan Thee Stallion. What does that say about where pop is headed next? That wraps up our journey through music highs and innovation insights. Until next time.